I love the Mrs. Miracle films, so I was really looking forward to the 2014 Debbie Macomber's Joyful Mrs. Miracle, but I wasn't really sure how I'd feel about it because, well, initially, I thought Doris Roberts was the perfect Mrs. Miracle, and I still think that. But then we have one of my personal favourite people ever, Caroline Rhea, also playing Mrs. Miracle, so I ended up loving her version of the character. As much as I love Rachel Boston, I wasn't sure if she'd fit the role of Mrs. Miracle. And I will answer whether or not I still feel that way in a moment. This film was released in 2024. It's directed by Peter Benson. It's written by Nina Weinman. And we have a cast including, of course, Rachel Boston. We also have Pascal, Lamothe-Kipnes, and Tanner Novlan. I apologise if I've mispronounced any of those names. And it's about three sisters who return home at Christmas to honour their late grandmother's wishes and also to work through their own problems, all with the help of the magical Mrs. Miracle. She's called Mrs. Miracle. Her name is actually Annie Merkel. But she's called Mrs. Miracle because, well, she brings about miracles and she's magical and she helps people there and she's there to help them with their late grandmother's estate. And I will say, on the one hand, well, first of all, the narrative is great. The narrative is very well written. It works well. It does feel more character-driven because of Mrs. Miracle, but that's absolutely fine. The narrative still has a lot of substance. We have some likeable, well-written characters and some great performances. The home is gorgeous. The decorations are lovely. We have so many fun, festive outfits. We have lovely snowy scenes. If you're looking for a film to get you into the Christmas spirit, this could be a great one to watch. We also have great camera work, great lighting, great music. Everything about it is a solid experience, but what about Mrs. Miracle? Well, I will say Rachel Boston gave an absolutely fantastic performance. She really brought the character to life. Had I never seen any other Mrs. Miracle film, and I will say you don't have to have seen any of the others to watch this, to follow this, to understand this. Absolutely no need to see the others if you want to watch this one specifically for any reason, but the others are fantastic and I do recommend them. And I do think that she did a great job with the character, but it just didn't really feel like Mrs. Miracle to me. And on the one hand, that's not a criticism, because I do feel like, in general, the essence of the character was there. She had the same kind of personality. I just think that she seems so far removed from certainly Doris Roberts' version and for the most part Caroline Rhea's version, that it doesn't feel like the same character. But I also have nothing but praise for the performance, and if it was time for somebody else to step into the shoes of Mrs. Miracle, then I guess Rachel Boston was a good decision. Had I never seen any other Mrs. Miracles, I would think, yeah, this is an absolutely incredible character, wonderful performance, this is amazing, nobody else could play the role. But obviously, because I've seen other people playing the role, personally, I prefer other versions, but at the same time, I can't complain. If somebody else was ready to step into those shoes, I'd say Rachel Boston did a really good job. So no complaints there, but just personally, because I love the other versions, I did struggle a little bit to think of this Mrs. Miracle as being the same Mrs. Miracle, but that's not really anybody's fault. It's just the way it goes when other characters have, or other actors rather, have played the same character before. I don't know if I have a favourite Mrs. Miracle, because I love Doris Roberts and I love Caroline Rhea. All of the films are fantastic. And either way, if you're a fan of Mrs. Miracle, definitely check out Debbie Macomber's Joyful Mrs. Miracle. It is a great film. I still think Rachel Boston did a fantastic job with bringing the character to life. The Christmas aspect is beautiful. The narrative works well. The characters are great. It's a solid film, and I'm certainly happy to recommend it.